Welcome back, you guys. I am so excited for today's video because I finally got in the Fantasy Cosmetica Monk Palette. So this went on a little vacation with USPS. They was trying to not give it to me, but I can't lie, it really came at the perfect time when I really felt like I needed a break from the Valentine's Day releases, and I created this fabulous look, and I do plan on creating another one with you guys. But let's go ahead. I'm going to share my thoughts and show you how I created both looks and show the swatches. Let's get into it. So, if this is your first time here, my name is Heather, and I really do love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Listen, I can't lie, I'm half asleep. It's like 11 o'clock at night. It's past my bedtime, but I had to do this intro with this look because it's so pretty, and I finally decided to branch out and do something a little different today, and I'm so glad that I did. I wish I could wear this longer. It's like so like sultry, fun, spicy, warm. The lip too. I can't wait. I share all the products I use in both looks. Like in this video, you'll see I'm making a few changes so I can share more of like what I use for each look. Hopefully you guys will be into that. But with that being said, let's talk about the Monk palette. So I love this. Love the color story so much, like so much, and I'm really into the 9 pans that they have been doing. I do have all of them, and I love all of them. I think they're wonderful. So the palette retails for $38.99. It's swatched very beautifully. It is a kind of monochromatic, but not really, because you have these shades over here that are more orange, and the shifts of the shimmers kind of make it go in different directions, I feel like. Okay, so there was perfumes that launched with this as well. Anywhere from like all kinds of different sizes. The 30 milliliter is $32.99, and then there is a 10 milliliter for $16.99, and then the roller ball is 1 milliliter. It's like a sample. It is $2.29. So I have not tried any of their perfume scents. This one sounds really good though. It is lemon, mocha, cherry blossom, and driftwood. I would love to try them. Their bottles look really pretty. They look hand painted. Part of me wonders if they are, but I think that's awesome. So you can buy the palette by itself. You can buy the perfume by itself, or you can buy them in a bundle for $52.99, and then you can also buy them as singles, and they are from $9.99. Looks like they are all $9.99. Yeah, the singles are $9.99, or you can buy a 4-pack, which I'm guessing, yeah, is just the shimmers for $29.99. So they have a bunch of different bundles and all of the things. They have really good swatches, but hopefully you enjoyed my swatches as well. Now, with all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys zoomed in and show you how I created this look, and then we'll create another look. I can't lie, I am super excited to take a break from the Valentine's Day releases. I'm a little burnt out. I still have the one with cosmic brushes, which actually I just got today along with this palette, but I'm so excited to play with this one. These are my like favorite kind of tones to play with. I am a grungy girl at heart, but I decided I want to start talking about what is on my face in my videos, because I'm like not sharing some of my favorite products. I mean, they're always linked, but I know a lot of people don't look at the description box. So that is what we're gonna do from now on. So I want to talk about my base products real quick. I started out with the SAIE Glowy Super Gel. I have the shade Star Glow, and I've used it maybe 3 or 4 times, but so far I am loving it. I do have a more dry skin with fine lines, texture, all of the things, in case you guys are curious. I almost always use my YENSA concealer, but right now I'm trying this out with a bunch of different foundations to see like how I like it and if it works with everything. So today I did the HUDA Easy Blur, and I have mine in the shade 200B Shortbread, and I really like this a lot. I think it's really pretty, but it's like a natural airbrush type of foundation. This product I cannot stop using. It is the Rare Beauty Contour, and I have mine in the shade Mellow. I love this so much. It blends so beautifully. I just think it's gorgeous. And today I actually used the DANESSA MYRICKS Evolution Powder. This is in the shade 1. It's just the translucent. Right now I have been really using the two Charlotte Tilbury powders I have, and the Kosas one the most. I almost forgot how much I love this product. It's so good. But for cheeks, I did the DANESSA MYRICKS Beauty Yummy Skin in the shade Jubilee. This is the blush. I love it so much. But I picked up this cream BLUSHLIGHT in the shade LYNX from Monk Cosmetics. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. And I actually just kind of went in with, I did the DANESSA MYRICKS first, and then I went over top with this. I bought this on recommendation from a video I watched of Betty Jean's, and it's a really nice formula, but this is just my first time trying it. But so far, so good. And last, lips. Oh, no. Last is actually, I use this for highlight. It's the Litter Beauty Moonshroom. I went into the shade Tink, and I put a little bit of sugar like right there, blended it all together. I think it looks really cute. Another recommendation I got from Betty Jean is these two products. So I've actually never tried the Melt lip liners, but this is the Perfectionist Lip Ultra Precision Pencil, and this is the shade Bear. So I went in with that. This does set down really nicely, which I'm excited about that. But over top of it, I used a liquid lip. This one is from Menagerie. It's like a velvet formula, but this is the shade Leo, which is so fitting because I love the color and I am a Leo. But that's what I have on my face. Oh, wait. So with the liquid lip, I keep forgetting stuff, obviously. With the liquid lip, I put it on my lips, let it dry and sit down, and then I took a like a makeup removing wipe and wiped off the center of my lips, and then I went over it with this ColourPop gloss. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip. This is one from the Pikachu collection. Not Pikachu, the Pokemon collection. I mean, it is Pikachu though. But this is the shade Thunderstone, and it's so pretty. These two look so good together. But that's it this time. I'm excited though to dig in. I also picked up more of the Melt liners, and I'm excited to use this one. It's so pretty. I'll link it down below, but I'm excited. Hopefully I get to use it today. I have it out though, just in case. So the last thing I did, the DIEVERUNE white primer for the lids. Now we're going to dig into the palette. I'm going to try to do something different today. Everything in me wants to do the mustards and the brown in the outer corner, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. But for today, I'm going to try to do something different, and we are going to play with the mustards most likely, and I'm going to just try to do a different shade at least. I know some of you are getting tired of me doing the same type of looks, but it's hard because that's just my favorite thing. So it's hard to not want to do that with every palette, but I figured why not? We're going to do it. So actually, let's start with the inner corner, and I'm going to use the E06 from Singe Beauty, and I'm going to go into this bright yellow shade. I love the Fantasy Cosmetica formula a lot, and I was so excited to see they came out with a new palette in this line. They're some of my favorites. I do have them all, thanks to Amanda for buying them for me, and I've been loving using them. I'm going to switch over to the E04 and go back into that shade and just plop some down there. I just love how bright and vibrant this is. It makes me so happy. I actually wasn't going to film today, but I got more stuff in, so it was like, what the hell? Why not? I'm going to dip into some of this shade, and I'm going to do that with the E02. It's like more detailed, and I'm just going to like press this in above the crease situation, and I want to just map it out for now, and then I'll go back in and like blend everything. Then I'm going to clean off my brush, and I want to go into, I think, Timeless. Timeless is pretty. I really love the oranges in this palette as well. Even more like when I swatched them. But I just want to put that there. You know what? Maybe we'll do Timeless all the way. And kind of make it like flare out right here. Like I said, I'm not like really blending at this very moment. I like that a lot. Okay, so now going back in with the E06, I just want to blend these two shades together. So I put a little on the brush, but now I'm just cleaning it off. And then we'll go into Channel. And I need to work on that blend as well. Let me switch back to the E02. Because I need to be like more precise with this. And in between blending, I will like periodically just clean off the brush. And then I will do Energy over top of the orange. That shade is so pretty. Let me show you. Like, it's so pretty. It's hard to see a matte on, like, in a swatch on the hand, because it just looks better when you put it on top of something, which is why I do recommend using a primer or a concealer or something for your eye looks. But I just think they're pretty. I'm so excited to be playing with yellows and orange, guys. Words just cannot express. And look like how fiery and gorgeous that looks. It makes me so happy. Now we're going to use the E07, and I want to go in with Stillness. And I'm going to run this along the lower lash line. I think this brush was still dirty. I don't know. I usually spot clean my brushes every day. But I'm going to try to make it, the line here, like fine. And then like the farther it goes out, make it thicker. And I'll probably like, you know, make sure it all ties in. It all makes sense. So now I'm going to use the E04 again. We're going to go into Channel. And I just want to blend these two together. I just love the artwork so much on these palettes. I think they do such a good job. They're so fun. But I'm just going to work on blending this out. I'll probably like go back and forth in between the colors too. So let's do Stillness again. Especially like out there. Because I do want it to kind of calm down. Let the lower lash line like be a statement. Now we have this teeny tiny pencil brush. I love this one. It's the E11. I've used this in almost every look I've done this week, and it's one of my favorites. So let's actually do the E04 first. Just to lay the color down. I want it to be above the crease. If you haven't guessed yet, I'm doing a cut crease, guys. It's been a minute since I've done a full cut crease, but I need to try to make myself do some different things. So I'm just working this in here. And then I'll like take the orange. No, wait. We'll do the yellow channel. I love a mustard, guys. But we're going to do that here. And, you know, usually the goal of a cut crease, I feel like, is to make your eyes appear bigger. Now I'm going into Timeless. We'll do this here. Clean off the brush, go back into channel, and go over like the beginning part of that. Now we will go in with this brush and start working on the blend. Or maybe do the E06. I'll clean it off. It's a little floofier. Going back into Stillness, I'm going to just kind of re-intensify. Looks like this are kind of harder for me to talk through because I have to like kind of focus a little more. And I'm starting to get that shape. I just love a fiery eye look like this. It makes me so excited, you guys. I'm gonna use my Sigma E27. I had a complete lapse right there. Yeah, I just gotta work on the blends. Okay, so I don't have any like liquid makeup remover because I don't like that crap. I use like oils or balms or something. So we're gonna do makeup wipe, and I'm gonna try to wipe away as much as I can, but I'll probably have to go in with like this brush to you know, make it more sharp. This is the part where I hold my breath. Do you see it coming together? I think it's cute, guys. It's gonna be cute. But I do want to bring this line up a little higher than what it like goes naturally. That way we can fake having like the bigger eye. Hold on, I have another one of those brushes, I think. So this is the E07, and I'm just like taking it on this wipe and just trying to get it wet. I'm trying to not get this makeup remover on my face though, that would suck. And then I just sharpen this line. I like this a lot. I even like how it has this like shadow here that's light. I might even like go in and like intensify that a little more because I think that looks really cool. And I think that looks really good, guys. I mean, I don't have the steadiest hand, but I do like it. Now I'm taking that other E07 and just drawing a line because it did have that brown shade on it and kind of making it go up. Then I'll clean it off and we'll go back in with this shade, Channel. And I'll just, actually, let's use the E01 and go into Channel. I'll use this side of the brush. Now, the question is, am I going to be able to do this again, but with the white primer? So I'm going to do the same exact technique as I did when I removed it with the brush, but I'm going to do it with this. But I'll be right back, or it's going to be like 20 minutes of silence throughout this video, and nobody wants that. Okay, I'm back, and I got it done. I had to fix some situations. Things got a little messy. And I love the way it's coming together, but in doing this off camera, I had the realization I have to do the other eye. And I've spent quite a long time on this one, but it is really cool. So I pulled out some little brushes, and I think I'm gonna do shimmers now. So I also pulled out this e.l.f. setting spray, so we can try to be a little precise with it all. And I'm gonna clean off this brush as well. It's very detailed. I also used the E09 off camera. I did the E07 like to get really close to the edges, but then I used this one to fill it in. If you had a steadier hand than me, you could use the E11, but I don't have a steady hand. So I think for shimmers, I'm going to do these two. And I'm not going to use any glitter glue because this is like kind of ticky. That was tacky and sticky. You get the point. But I held this up to show you. I'm going to do Strike. And I'm going to fill in like the back half. And it's going to be a slow process. I'm actually going to have to use setting spray as well. I'll use the E07 like to get close to the edges, and then to fill in, I'll switch to the E01 because I don't want to mess up like my fresh lines. I worked so hard on those. And I also fixed the blush situation. My hands were like damp from the makeup wipes, and I was like touching my face. That is super cool. This is so awesome. Thank you to the person who left the comment trying to push me out of my comfort zone. Really appreciate it. Like for real, because I really love this. This look deserves to be in a reel. But I'm kind of just dipping in a little at a time and just using this. Now I'm going to switch to the E01 and like fill it in. But you have to be like really precise with stuff like this. But that is super cool. I can't wait to show Amanda. She's going to like it too, I think. She always gets so hyped for my stuff. She's truly just the greatest support system between her and you guys, and like people in my family, people in Amanda's family, which I also consider my family. I like have the best freaking encouragement and support, and I appreciate it so much. But maybe we'll do a little more like there. I'm thinking. It's funny because I told Amanda last night, I was like, because I'm always like putting stuff off around the house so that I can film and edit. And I told her, I was like, I can finally take a day tomorrow. You know, I'll edit a little in the morning and then help you around the house. I filmed looks with all the collections and stuff that I have, and filmed all the videos that I wanted to do this week. And I was so excited. And this morning I got this palette and the Lovers palette in the mail, which, you know, I'm excited to film with them, but I put everything like around the house on the back burner again. So I'm dipping into some of this brown. There's a spot right here that I want to make a little deeper, and then I'll clean off the brush, do a little blend in situation. But now, my favorite shade, favorite shimmer in this palette is Flow. It's so freaking gorgeous. So we're going to go into that. I honestly thought it was going to be the center shade, and while I do love that one too, this one is my favorite. But we're going to just take this on the rest of the area that is white. Actually, I can do my finger on some of this. Heather, if you mess this up, I'll be so mad at myself. I'll probably cry, because once you put a shimmer somewhere, it's near impossible to get it off. But this is going to be so cool. I'm seeing it come together, and I'm loving it. I'm going to switch back to the brush before I screw everything up. Now I'm switching over to the E07 so we can get a little precise here. And two, if you use the lighter shimmer at an angle, it elongates the eye. Like if you look, I have it slanted like this. That helps a lot. I try to do that in most of my looks, but I get carried away sometimes when applying shimmers. And two, if you have hooded eyes, you take whatever you're using to cut the crease and you like do a little dollop down towards your lash line and then look up, and it will make the line go like wherever you need to put it above the eye. I saw someone do that before, and it helped me a lot. Do I want to do a little bit of deflect in here? That's the question. I feel like if I was going to do that, though, it should have been like out there. And then we also have this one. I feel like you can't really tell like the difference between the two. Maybe I need to re-intensify. Let's try that. So I'm going back into Strike. I love the color. I just wish you could like really differentiate, I guess is the word I'm looking for, like between those two shades. You can slightly. Maybe I will add some of this one. It's like that coppery shade, Deflect. Let's add some of that out here on like the very edge, and like kind of do that at a slant. It's like a little wedge, you know? I think that's cute. I like that a lot. I will need something else for the inner corner just to add a little more like dimension. Yeah, that was my Amy Loves blush palette that just hit the dust. Oh no, I hope it didn't break. I'll cry. But we're going to do a Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Dissolve. It is from the Bella Beauty Bar Molten Chromes, and you probably didn't see that, but it's... Let me get my stuff together here. It's this shade. It's one of my favorites for inner corner. And we'll just do like a little blob of that right here and kind of make it wrap around. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm so excited. Okay. So now the harder part, we're going to do the melt liner. This is in CULTURA, I think. I may totally be butchering the name of that. If so, my bad, but she looks like this. So I'm going to use one of my new favorite brushes, the E12. And I'm going to attempt to do some liner, and again off camera. I'm sorry, it's just so much easier for me to do it off camera, and I promise once I get better at it I will start doing it on camera, but I'll be right back after I get that done because there's a little more I want to do with the palette. Okay, so I am back and I did the liner. I did a little wing situation and I put it in the waterline. My eyes are actually watering a little bit right now, but it is staying there. I'm excited that I used that Scarlet one in a different video because now I'm like so in love with these melt liners that I had to pick up more. And I also found a neon green one, which makes me super happy. So next, I do want to use the E07, and we're going to go back into the dark brown, and I just want to smoke this like very close to the lashes. The goal was to like blend it into the liner, but I had to go downstairs for a minute, and I realized just a second ago I forgot to get me something to drink, which was one of the reasons I went downstairs, and I retore something in my knee. So walking up and down these stairs are a nightmare. Like I could feel my knee crunch, and yeah, I know it sounds terrible, and it feels as terrible as it sounds. So I'm not trying to make another trip anytime soon. I switched over to the E11, this little baby pencil brush. And I'll use that like out here. This look was really fun, guys, but it's going to be a whole process trying to match it up on the other side. Okay, I'm switching back to the E07, tapping it off, and just trying to smudge this. I almost didn't do this look today and just did my everyday thing, and I'm so glad I did, even though it's been very, very time consuming. I do think it's really, really pretty. But now I'm going to go off camera, finish the look, do liner, mascara, and all of the things. And I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. And honestly, I am so excited just to see the way this all comes together. And honestly, this kind of calls for a reel. My shimmer did transfer up here a little bit, which means I should have brought this whole crease situation a little higher. But we can fix that with this little pencil brush. But I'll be right back, guys. I am back with the finished look, and I think it's safe to say this really came together. This lip would probably be even prettier with the chocolate lip liner. I think that could be really, really pretty, but it's like 11 o'clock. I took a break, ate dinner, and all the things in between this clip and the last, but yeah, I'm here. And I really, really love this. So you guys already know the liner that I used, but the lashes I used were from Bright Lashes, and they are all natural. And I feel like the wispiness of them really just ties this together. They look snatched. I love this so much, and I'm glad that I decided to do something a little different this time. It was really, really fun. Very time consuming, but really, really fun. Anyway, I am super excited to play with this palette again tomorrow. I can't wait to use the other shades that I haven't used, but let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. I am back for look number 2, and before we get started, I did want to tell you what's on my face. I am wearing the DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy Skin Glow Serum in the shade Fresh Pressed. I've been loving that. And the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blur Smooth Tint Stick. I have mine in the shade 6. This is my second one. I love this so very much. And I used the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Trying to make myself use other concealers besides the YENSA one, because it is my favorite. And again, I did the DANESSA MYRICKS powder, the Sigma bronzer, but before I did this, I did the Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Light Medium. And then I did one of the new DD Signature blushes. This is in Tangerine Crush, and it's beautiful. It's pigmented. So I went in with the little, and it blended out very, very nicely. So I'm super excited to have that. But then I went in with the Sigma bronzer on top to just kind of bring some of that back. And then I did the Unearthly Cosmetics Just a Taste highlighter. I love this one. It's so pretty. It's like a red color. It's really gorgeous. But I needed a little gold added into the look to kind of go with the eye look today. So I went in with the shade Tink from the Lunar Beauty Moonshroom palette. And for eye primer, I used one from DD Signature. It is the shade Latte. For lips, I did the ABH lip liner in the shade Peach Amber with the Menagerie liquid lip in the shade Terracotta. It's really beautiful. I like it. We was going orange today. Oh, so this day has just gotten away from me so fast. It's like already 7 o'clock. I'm always filming at nighttime. But I'm excited to create this look. And I think I want to play mostly with these oranges here. This shade was so pretty when I created the look yesterday. I just loved it. I only used a little, but it was beautiful. So I'm excited to use that. I think I want to do that first. So I'm going to dip into some of this. And I'm just doing that on the E08 from Singe Beauty. And I'm going to just push this like throughout the crease. I told you guys, I really, really love orange a lot. I had a lot of fun creating that look yesterday, though. It was really, really pretty. I hate that I didn't get to wear it longer, but again, I was filming really late, so like as soon as I got done filming, I had to wash it off. I switched on over to the E03, I think. The numbers are gone on this one, but it's just the large blending brush. And I'm just using that to help blend this color out. It reminds me of Tang, the powder like drink mix that was out when I was a kid. I think they have a version of it now, but it's not as good. It's not as tangy as it used to be. Now I'm going to switch over to the E27 from Sigma and go back into that same shade. I'm just going to use this brush to run this along the lower lash line. I spent the morning editing my video with the DIEVERUNE collection. I had so much fun with that one. But I had lipstick on my teeth again in that video. Oh my god. Just when I get to where I'm not afraid of that happening, it happens. Like, don't get comfortable. Honestly, you could totally just do this and like put this on the lid or even the one in the center and it will be so pretty. But you know me, I want to play with more of the shades. So now I'm going to use Timeless. It's more of like that true orange. And I'm just going to do the same exact thing with this one, but I'm doing it on the E08. My camera like focused on that globe behind me for a minute there. I got these earrings. They're technically like fall, I'm guessing, but I got them from TJ Maxx and they're so freaking cute. I love them so much. They're from the brand Eye Candy. I had to look in the garbage because I already threw the box away, but they are really, really pretty. I love that. It looks so pretty with that other color. I love it a lot. Now I'm going to use the E27 again and do the same thing down here. This look is probably going to be really easy for the most part because I'm not doing a two-tone look. I'm just doing an eye look. I do think I want to do a little bit of the yellow though, Stun, and get the hair off my brush, but just take a little bit of this here in the inner corner just to really brighten up. I love it. I'm going to switch over to the E06 and go into Timeless. It's just going to help me like deepen it up because it's a more like densely packed type of brush. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the E04 and go into Stillness. Add a little bit of depth out here in the outer corner. I'm going to switch over to the E10. I love this one. but I didn't add any product on it. I'm just going to use it to help me like blend this out for now anyway. Now I'm going to go in with a little more. Just like slowly build it up. I'll wear my Fourth Wing shirt today. It goes so well with this palette. I had to. I couldn't help myself. The Singe Beauty blushes would be really pretty with this. I actually might go over it with the yellow Persistent Persimmon. I think it's too good of a match not to. But now moving over to the E06, I went back into Timeless. And I'm just going to use that to blend on the edges of this brown shade. And then using the little tiny pencil brush, the E11, I want to dip back into Stillness here and just do a little bit of this out here. And like I said, it's super easy matte situation, a really easy look. But now we're going to do some glitter glue. So I'm using the one, wrong one. It's the white one. Where is my glitter glue? It was in the wrong spot. But going in with the clear glitter glue from Bella Beauty Bar. And I'm just going to use my finger. This isn't a very precise kind of look. Now I gotta figure out what shimmers I want to do. That's the hard part, because I really kind of want to use that one again. I like it a lot, guys. You know, as bad as I want to use Flurry in a look, I don't know, I'm not feeling it today. So I think I'm going to do these three. So to start out, I want to use the shade Deflect. It's really pretty. And I want to do that out here. Yeah, that's really pretty. It's a very like metallic shade. I'll have to like fix my whole matte situation out there in a moment. Then I want to go in with Strike. This is a very autumn look, or summer. And I'm just going to take these two shades I used and just tap them till I get where I'm happy with. Now I'm going to use the little pencil brush and go back into that brown. And just flick it into the shimmer. That way it's like diffused a little better. Perfect. Then I want to use the Singe Beauty E01, and I'm going to go into the shade here, Flow. It's so pretty. I think it's my favorite shade in the palette, but I really love that first matte we used as well. That one's pretty. I just went in with some Fix Plus. Yeah, that makes me super happy. But that was so easy, guys. I think it's really, really pretty. And I might even do like a chocolate brown liner or a black one. I don't know. But I'll be right back with the finished look. I am back with the finished look, and I love the way that this came together. I feel like it's a lot more like simple than the kind of looks I typically do, but sometimes simple is better, and I feel like this is really, really beautiful. So I did change out my lip product. I changed it to the one I used yesterday, the shade Leo, but I used the Freck Beauty lip liner in the shade number 1. And it kind of gave me that like chocolatey kind of vibe, but I love the way that this turned out. I think it's so stunning. The lip, I feel like, goes so well with the eye, and then you have like the pop of color on the cheeks. I think it's so cute. Obviously, I've said it like 3 times. But anyways, I finished the look off with the Flare Lashes from Bright Lashes. It's a new pair, and it looks... I love them. They're like a half lash, but I love like the wispiness that it gives the outer corner. I'm excited because I picked up some more from them, a few pairs that I hadn't tried yet, and I'm excited to get them in. So before that though, I used my Bad Gal Bang mascara, and this is really pretty mascara, but the regular version transfers on me, so I only use it if I know I'm not leaving the house. I just wanted to throw that out there. The waterproof version doesn't, but I know a lot of people don't like waterproof mascara. It is a pain to get off. But for liner, I used the ColourPop liner in the shade Sunnyvale. And I don't think I've ever used this before, but it's the brown one. And it's really, really pretty. I do like the smokiness of the waterline. And I was kind of messy when applying it. And then I used that little pencil brush to kind of smudge it out. And last, for inner corner, I needed some brightness. So I used the Molten Chromes palette again and went back into Dissolve. I don't know how I don't have pan in this shade because I've used it a million times. But I'm going to go ahead and get you guys zoomed out, and then we're going to talk about the palette. Oh, my little chopstick thingies I got for my hair, I bought on Etsy. They're handmade. If I remember, I'll link them down in the description box, but they are really, really pretty. I was like, I want some, because I used to have some, and I was like, I want 2 pairs so I can do like the space buns with the chopsticks. I think it's super cute. And the eye look totally matches my Fourth Wing shirt, also from Etsy. I love Etsy. You can buy the cutest things on there, I think. But now, as I said, we are going to talk about the palette. So this is the same great quality that Fantasy Cosmetica always has. So if you like their formula, you will love the palette. Their mattes are like super easy to blend and work with. Plus you can layer them on like with the same shade and really get dimension with just one shade, or you can layer other shades on top. I love their shimmers as well. These 2 metallic shades are super, super beautiful. And I didn't used to really care for like these more like really gold shades, but I've been falling in love with them slowly. Like that is just so stunning. But the duochromes in this palette are really gorgeous as well. All in all, I think this was a hit, and I'm super glad that they released it right now. Because while I've loved a lot of the Valentine's Day launches, it was nice to do something new. You know, something completely different. And I'm really feeling this look. I feel like it really makes the blue in my eyes pop. And it's really, really cute. Plus, it kind of goes with the hair. Also, the other new product I used in this look was the blush from DD Signature. And while this blush is really pigmented, like, I'll show you. This is how much I used, like, per cheek. And then I kind of blended it out, like so, on the back of my hand. Like, you can tell. And then, like, slowly dabbed it in. And it worked. And I have very, very fair skin. And, of course, my dogs are going to pick the last 5 minutes of this video to bark. But so far, I have been enjoying these a lot, and I might be interested in picking up more shades. I need to go on the site and look and see like what else she has. But I had so much fun creating these looks. The first look was really a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. But you will have to let me know which look was your favorite. I love both of them. I could totally see myself recreating this look like multiple times. It was really fun. But let me know down below if you guys picked this up or not. If you already got it in, what are your thoughts on it? I'm stuttering, guys. It's like 9 o'clock and my alarm's about to go off to tell me I have to take out the trash. We got a whole hill and it's a whole task. I hate it so bad. But it is life, isn't it? It's adulting. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, bye. Oh, If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. I can't remember if I said that. Bye.